Hey everybody, I'm going to show you how to make these paper bricks. We have this thing my son got for us for Christmas. This one's black. Whatever you do, do not dry these on top of a wood burning stove. 2 o'clock in the morning I woke up with these turning into ashes, so don't do that, guys. Lesson learned. Alright, so this brick right here is extremely light, it's dry. Alright, and it's made with soaking paper like this. Now I tried it with shredded paper like this, which is very easy to do. I have a video on how to rip these to where you get the long strips constantly, and this is actually almost twice as heavy as that and dry, and it's also smaller in height. Okay, so it's going to last a lot longer in the fireplace. We use these inside of our wood burning stove, and it worked beautiful for lighting it off without a starter brick or anything like that. Really nice. It saves money too. So get newspapers from your friends and all. Collect the newspapers and go ahead and rip them. I'm going to. The purpose of this video is to show you how many sheets of paper it takes to fill up one of these. And then if you have a 4 slot like this, and you won't, you'll have enough paper, and you won't rip too much. I use the kitchen sink over here. Outside during summertime you can use a cooler or a bucket outside, but right now it's 16 degrees outside. So, and I put these over the heater vents during the day when we're using a wood burning stove, and it's elevated off of the heater just to get the air circulating. So I want to keep this as short as possible. So I'm actually going to rip these long ways, and that's going from the top to the bottom. Alright, and I'm going to tell you how many sheets of paper I'm going to use for one brick. Alright, it took 19 of them to make it good and solid up on top. You want to be about a 1/2 inch off the top. You want to make it good and solid. Alright, you take it in your sink and you want to mesh it down to get them really soaking wet. You want these to be really limp, really soaking and wet, no dry spots. Mix it up like spaghetti. Okay, just mix it up because you want them to get entangled. Try to have all 19, 20 of your sheets of paper, and I'm using my sheets are like this, not spread out, so not like they're opened up. So if it's one sheet folded, count it as 2. All right, so just mix it up, and then you're going to bring it up in one big glob so they're tangled together. Set them in there and jam them down inside. Okay, so grab the next bunch, set it in there, and notice I'm on a strainer. Okay. There's a strainer from the kitchen sink strainer when you wash dishes without a dishwasher. Okay, this is actually filling up pretty tight for some reason. Probably a lot of water in it. Okay, and I'm just about done in here. I'm using my hand like a rake. Just bringing it up and get it in the corner. All right, and if you push it down really good, it's going to go together when it dries. Okay, these are about 19, maybe 20 on this one. So now you know how many it takes to do this. So when you're doing your counts, you're not going to overdo or undershoot. And have these about the same level. So when you press down, it's all going to be the same level. I'm going to show you something else about that because there's a lot of the feedback about these arms not holding up as good as they should. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a latch so they stay closed, and we're not having to put anything on. But you wouldn't believe what I used to keep this thing down. Alright, when you're done, make sure that the divisions there are clear. Set this guy in there. Alright, it's the inner arm that comes over first, and then a bigger arm that goes over it. Like that. And go ahead and push down. You want to do it evenly. I'm doing one arm, just evenly, and go down as far as you can go. Alright, there's going to come a stopping point. Now what I do is I actually put something on there to make it even. So this is a cooktop that fits nicely right on top. And then I push down on that to make it go evenly down. And we're going to push it and drain it out. And you can see over here the water's coming out down here into the sink. So just keep doing that. And what I want to do eventually is put little clamps here. So a clamp here will hold on to this guy, and a clamp here will hold on to this guy. I think that's going to be a doable thing for both sides, so they can actually stay down and compressed rather than holding this down, because weight's got to be on there to have this hold down and press the bricks down to be something like those. So work with that, see what you can come up with. You could probably tie some string there and hold it down if you want for now, but I'm actually going to look for some kind of a quick release hook or something like an S hook or something See if that'll work. Hey, after I relaxed for a while, I went ahead and put some clamps. They're small clamps. One on that side, one on this corner. That way it's pretty well distributed. And just let it sit like that until it stops dripping. Okay, it's still dripping a little bit. So when it stops dripping, then you could take these off and just set it over the heater vent. When your heat is running, have it up a little bit. Put like shoe boxes there or something so to sit up just on the edges, on the corners, so the airflow can get through them. And take the top thing off. That's top strainer. Take that off so air can get to it and dry these things out real fast, and you'll be ready to go. Hope you liked the video. Hope you find it helpful. I haven't had any problems with the tension on these going down like Switzerlander blogs. So hey, I'm just having a good time with this making bricks. Well, you can see they lit off pretty good. Got that one on that side and that one on that side. It's taken off pretty good. Put some kindling in the middle. So burn for a long time and hold up the wood.